It's been a long time coming, and finally, we are here. If you are new to this channel, then you've missed a lot. We have our beginner video, which is the part 1. You can go and begin from there and come all the way up here. My name is Kofi. When it comes to Forex trading, this is where you can get some tutorials that will help you to become the trader that you want to become. So we will continue with our Forex lessons. Today, we have something unique that we want to look at. We're still on the technical analysis. In our last video, we talked about moving averages, where we talked about the last part of the moving averages. And I told you that in our new video, we're going into a new topic. So today, we want to talk about some tools, okay? Moving averages and whatsoever we've talked about are all tools under technical analysis. There are also some tools under technical analysis that I want to talk about, at least 3 of them. These tools are also known as indicators, okay? They are already customed in the MT4 or MT5 platform. So once you download the MT4 or the MT5 platform, you should have these indicators. They might not be the best indicators out there in the Forex market where you can actually use to trade and make profit. But if you understand the concept by which they came, or the concept by which you can use them to trade, I am sure that alone will help you to maybe look for better ones. Is that okay? Out there. So without much ado, I want to take you to the MT4 and then show you some tools or some indicators. They are custom ones. They are very popular indicators out there. So we'll just talk about 3 of them for today's video, okay? I'll try as much as possible to make this video short, but do take your time and watch this video to the end so that you can grab whatever we have for you in this video. So quickly, let's go straight to the MT4. I usually use the MT4 in everything I do. So you can equally download the MT4 or the MT5. Any of them, you will have this custom indicators, all right? Now, the very first one I would like to talk about is the Parabolic Sar. Parabolic Sar. So when you come to the indicator column, we have trend indicators, okay? Trend, oscillator, volume, Bill Williams, example, and the rest. So when you come to trend, under trend, we have Parabolic Sar, which is here. It's a trend indicator, okay? So that is one of the first indicators I will be talking about in this video. I told you I'm talking about just 3. Now, let me bring the Parabolic Sar on the chart and let's see what it does. This is the Parabolic Sar. We are leaving everything at default settings. So we click OK. So this is the default setting of the Parabolic Sar. Now, there are some dotted lines that you can see on the chart. These dotted lines are the Parabolic Sar. It is believed that this is on the 4-hour. Let me bring it on the daily, maybe. This is on the daily time frame or on the 1 hour. Any of the time frames, you will surely get to see what you want to see. Now, this Parabolic Sar, it is a trend indicator. And what it does is that it gives a forecast to the trend of the market, okay? Now, these dotted lines, whenever they are up, whenever you see them up, what I mean is that the trend is down. So for instance, you see them here, up here. What they are saying is that the trend is down. So this is the first dot you received, which indicated a sell. So this is a sell from here. And since then, it's been down, 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 up to this point. So each dot represents a candle. depend on what time frame you are using. If you are using on daily time frame, it means each dot will represent a daily candle. But this is on the 4-hour time frame. So each dot is representing a candle. So if you took a trade here, a sell over here, this is up to this point here. It means it would have given you some profit, isn't it? Good. The same way, if this is the first dot we receive at the downside, when the dots are down here, it means an uptrend. So when the dots are down, it means an uptrend. And when they are up, it means a downtrend. Is that okay? So this is a parabolic SAR indicator, and it is a trend indicator. It gives you a forecast into the future where the direction might probably be going. Is that okay? Now, if there is any other dotted indicator that might be better than this one, you can look for it. But this is a typical example of the custom indicators that is present in the MT4 or MT5. Once you download them, you download your MT4 or your MT5, you will find these indicators in there. So this is the work of the parabolic SAR. So you can actually customize it the way you want it. So when you right click, you go to indicators list. You see the indicator here. You click to edit it. You can change the color. If the color is a lime color, if you need the color to become maybe pink, you can choose pink or whatsoever. And you see that the colors have changed on the chart. So if you want to do any adjustment to the indicator, you can do it. If the step is what you don't like, but you want to maximize it, you can do all that. All right. If the dot is not huge enough or you don't see it well, you can increase that also. And you see the dot will increase to become very huge. All right. So you can actually tweak the indicator and set it any way, anyhow you want it. Is that okay? So you can change the color, you can change the magnification, the way you see it. All these can be done. Any indicator that you have, you should be able to at least change a few things. All right. So this is the parabolic SAR. Now, let me take it off. We are done with it. Now you know what it stands for. I wouldn't talk much about them because we will be doing one or two with these indicators along the line. So I just want to explain to you what they do. Is that okay? Now, let me go to the next indicator I would like to talk about, which is the Ichimoku Indicator. The Ichimoku Indicator is also here. All right, so it's here, Ichimoku Indicator. So once you bring it out, you click on OK. This is the Ichimoku Indicator. Now, this Ichimoku Indicator has a lot of lines and features. So we'll talk about them briefly. The very first one is the clouds. So maybe if I will edit and take these things off one by one so that you can actually understand. Leaving the clouds alone, let me take these ones off. Okay, let me take the blue line, the green line, and the lime line off and leave only the clouds. All right, so this is only the clouds. All right, so the clouds has its purpose, okay? Now, the clouds has two main colors, but often the colors are not considered that much. But we look at where the what do you call it? The candles are, if I'll put it. So it's still on 4-hour time frame. Now, when you look at the 4-hour time frame, you will see that it's either the candles are below the clouds or they are above the clouds. Now, it is believed that when the candles are above the clouds, like you can see here, that is an uptrend. And when what do you call it? When the candles are below the clouds, it means it's also a downtrend. So for instance, this is AUD NZD, okay? So if I put it on daily time frame, as you can see on the daily time frame, you see that AUD NZD has been on an uptrend on daily time frame because the candles are all above the clouds. This is on daily time frame. If I go back a bit, you will see when AUD NZD was in a downtrend. At this point here, AUD NZD was in a downtrend because it was below the clouds. The candles were all, the price was below the clouds. So this is the first feature you will find on the Ichimoku. So it's either the candles are below the clouds or above the clouds. And whenever the candles are below the clouds, it means it's a downtrend. And when it comes up above the clouds like this, it means it's an uptrend. Are we good? Now let's bring the other features. So let me go back, go to indicator list, Ichimoku. Let me edit it. Let me bring one of the other features. Let me bring back this. Okay. Let me reset it all. Reset. The color was red. So let me take off the blue color. And then let me take off the lime color too. The blue and then the lime color. Let me take them off. Okay. Now the red color, I'm bringing it out. Now this is the red color. This red color you are seeing here is a moving average. Okay. And Ichimoku indicator is a Japanese indicator. It was actually invented by Japanese. So the name Ichimoku is in Japanese language or in Japan. Okay. So we have the Tenkan Sen and the rest. So this is the Tenkan Sen. The Tenkan Sen is a moving average. Okay. Forget about the words. This is a moving average. So the moving average, whenever it is also above the clouds, it means that it is still a buy. Okay. So on the daily time frame, if you look here, you will see that over here, the Tenkan Sen, which is the red line, has been above the clouds, came here, tried to cross the cloud, didn't cross, and then went back up above the clouds all the way up. That is AUD NZD. So this is a moving average, okay? Now let me bring the other indicator. Sorry, the other feature, which is the blue line. Now the blue line has its purpose. Now I'm bringing it. This is the blue line. The blue line is also called the Kijun Sen. I think the Kijun Sen. This is the Kijun Sen. And then the first one is the Tenkan Sen. So the Tenkan Sen is a moving average. And then the Kijun Sen is a baseline. Okay, it's a baseline. When we say a baseline, what it means is that it becomes a basis by which you will take your trade. So the first thing you are looking out for with this Ichimoku indicator is 1, for price to be above the clouds. And then 2, for price to be above the baseline, or for the moving average to cross the baseline. Whenever the moving average crosses the baseline on the uptrend, it means it's a buy. Let me explain further. I want to take my time to explain this. Now, the Tenkan Sen, which is the moving average, and then this is the baseline, which is the blue line. So whenever the red line crosses the blue line up, when the price is still above, then it is what? A signal for you to buy. Are you getting the scenario? Price must be above the clouds, and then the moving average, which is the red line, must also cross the blue line, and that will be a signal for you to go buy. So let's see an example here. Look at it here. Look at it here. Okay. Let me show you something here right now. So this over here, the red line came, crossed the down line here, came down here, but still, price was still above the clouds. Okay. And then finally, what happened? The red line came up again and crossed the blue line here. So we received the blue line being crossed over here. And that was a signal over here for buy on this candle, which was right on this candle here. So if you took a buy on this candle, which was on this candle around this area, so buy. So if you bought from here up, you agree with me that from here up would have given you profit, because the red line crossed the blue line up over here, which was on this candle. So since then, the trade has been up. Is that okay? Now, let me change the pair and pick another pair and see if we can see a similar thing. Okay. Look at a similar thing here. Look at it here. We had a cross of the red line over here, up. We also had a cross somewhere here, up. And it made some few profits up. Do you get it? So we had another cross here because one, price was above the clouds, and then the red line came and then crossed the blue line up, which is a signal. So the signal would have been here, which is on this candle. So you would have taken your buy here on this candle. And since then, look at it. Look at the whole thing. Since then, it's been up, 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 up. Did you see that? So this would have been a buy here, and you would have made a huge profit. Only God knows how many pips you would have made. Now, it's left with one more feature I need to just add so that I can end this one. Okay, let me add the last feature on this Ichimoku. So let me add the last one, the last feature. Let me just reset it. Okay, good. Now, we also have another lime line here. The lime line is actually also additional indicator or an additional feature to tell you to go buy or sell. Whenever this this lime line is up above the price, as you can see it here, it's also a sign that you are in a buy trend. Buy. Whenever the line is up here, it means it's a buy. Whenever the line is very close to the price, it means you need to wait. So you will see that over here, the lime line was very close to the clouds, and also very close to the candles, and also very close to the blue line and the red line. So that is to tell you that you should wait. Look at here. This point here would have been another time to go buy. Why? Because look at it here. This line was up here, very wide away from the price. Do you see the difference? Very far away from the price. And then the red line came up and crossed the blue line here. Look at it here. Did you see the cross? Here. Look at the cross here. So the cross happened here, giving you a buy signal. Whilst the line, this lime line, was also very far away from the candles. So this is a great opportunity for you to go buy. So if you bought here, that would have been another great win. Is that okay? That would have been another great win. So you would have actually taken your trade here on this candle here. And then the price went all up here, up to about 355 pips in just 14 days. In 14 days, 335. Please, do you get it? maybe you would have gotten out somewhere here when this green line came closer to the price. So assuming you entered here, and then when it came back closer to the price or the candles, you exited. So you would have exited on day 8th, and on day 8th or on the 8th day, you would have made 235 pips. 235 pips. So at this point here, it's a lot of indecision because the lime line has come back to the price over here. So this will be a choppy moment for you to wait and wait and wait and wait until you get a clear picture again. And where did we get a clear picture? Let's move forward and see where the clear picture came. We got a clear picture again here. And then the clear picture here would have been another buy all the way up. Sure you are getting it. So this is how Ichimoku is used. Let me see if I'll get a downtrend pair. Maybe, let me see, GBP. Okay, what of Euro? Euro has been on the down move. Good, so Euro. Look at Euro. So at this moment, here the price came back. The green lime line came back to the candle. So you wait until you got a clear cut here. So you would have gotten in here again, where the line also crossed. You've gotten a sell here, all the way up here to where the candles came back, or the lime line came back to the price. So you would have made 100 and, or let's say 171 pips in just 5 days. 171 pips in just 5 days. You get the picture. Then let's see again. So the lime line was back into the price. You waited until you got a clearer picture here again to go in. So here, the line came back out again. For what? For a sell. You entered a sell again. That would have been about 235 pips in 3 days. You getting the picture? And again, you had a clear cut again here from here. Look at it here. This thing came out again from the price. It went far away from price. So you would have gotten another sell because it came far away from the price, so which was somewhere here. So a sell here to this place in 3 days again, you would have made 319 pips. 319 pips. Considering where the cross happened. So if you look at it here, the cross happened somewhere here. Look at the cross here, it happened here. When this was also far away. So a sell down here would have given you some profit. So this is how Ichimoku is traded. You can actually do this on all time frames. If you want to go to 1 hour time frame and do this, you can do that on the 1 hour. Let me see on the 1 hour. Whether we'll get some better. Yes, so on the 1 hour, you see, we would have gotten something nice over here. All along here would have been something very nice coming down here. Something very nice on the 1 hour. So you see it. So this is it on the 1 hour. So all time frames, you can actually use the Ichimoku. Now, I am giving you this because when you find something which is better than this, fine. But in case you don't have anything to use, maybe you can begin to gauge your success by using this. Okay. So this is also a custom indicator. It's free. It's embedded in the MT4. Once you download the MT4, you should have it. Is that okay? But in case you need clarifications, you can actually contact me one-on-one. If you have watched my videos on this channel, you know how to get in touch with me. My phone number is there. My Telegram handle is there. It's easy for you to get in touch with me for further assistance if they need be. I also have one-on-one mentorship program. So if you want to subscribe to that, that will cost you only $100, all right, for my mentorship program, okay? So let me add the last one. Which one do I add? There are more here, but okay, let me add, let me delete this one. I think that is that about Ichimoku, okay? So that is the rule about Ichimoku. So the clouds is there, the baseline is there, which is the blue line, the moving average, which is the red line, And then a further confirmation, which is the lime line. The lime line is actually to tell you whether it is safe or not safe. Okay, so there can be a cross on the blue line. The price could be below or above the clouds, but the lime line is to give you further clarification on the signal to tell you that, okay, it is safe to go. When the lime line is very close to the price or to the candles, that is something not too clear. But once the lime line goes far away from the price, it gives you a clear indication for you to enter the trade. So that is that, okay? So these are the rules on Ichimoku. So let me delete Ichimoku quickly and then bring the last one. So let me talk about this one, which is Heiken Ashi. Let me do Heiken Ashi today. Another time I'll do the rest, okay? So Heiken Ashi indicator is also here. I'm bringing it on the chart. Here it is. Now this is how Heiken Ashi indicator look. It actually changes the color of the candles, okay? And the colors are two. It's either you are seeing red candles or white candles. So when you see the white, it means a buy trend or a buy market. And when you see red candles, it's also to tell you that it is a sell trend. Now, look at it here. On this candle was a bullish candle. This blue candle is a bullish candle. But if you watch this candle here, okay, let me change the color of my this thing. If you check the blue candle here, one will say this is a daily candle, so it's time to go buy. But Heiken Ashi gave you a red line on top of it. If you see red on it at the edges, which is to tell you that although this candle is bullish, but it is still in a downtrend. So it is not time to buy. So this is how good the Heiken Ashi indicator will also save you from entering bad trades. You might be thinking, yes, this is a bullish candle, so it's time for the trade to go by. Heiken Ashi is saying no. Look at the next day candle, also bullish candle, but Heiken Ashi is still telling you that it is a red candle. Although it is a bullish candle, but it's still a red candle. The third candle was also bullish. Heiken Ashi is still telling you that it is still in a downtrend. So don't go buy. And if you actually listened, look at it. The trade further came down, buy. So this is how good Heiken Ashi can save you from taking some trades. So the red lines are actually for sell, and then the white lines at the end is actually for buy. Is that okay? So this is how you can actually use Heiken Ashi to also, you see, so if I zoom in, you will see it well. So the white areas are bullish, the red areas are bearish. Is that okay? So if you want to use Heiken Ashi and you are actually a trend trader, by seeing this over here, you know the direction of the market. This is the trend. So you always be looking for when you see red candles or red Heiken Ashi. So if you saw red over here, this would have been time to sell. You saw red over here or somewhere here. This would have been another time to sell. Bullish, which is just a pullback. You saw red here, time to sell. You saw bullish again, saw red here, time to sell again because the trend is a downtrend. You saw another pullback here in white. You saw red here, time to sell again. So you see how Heiken Ashi can actually help you catch trades in the trend. So once you identify the trend, so for instance, maybe USD CAD. Let's see USD CAD. So this is USD CAD. Now, USD CAD looks more of a buy trend currently. So once this is looking more of a buy, anytime you see the white, this is where the white came. You take a buy. A sell down here to a white here again, take a buy. Sell down here back to white here, you take a buy. So once you identify the trend, Heiken Ashi can actually give you confirmation when to actually buy or sell. So I have given you 3 custom indicators and the way they are used. It's time for you to go experiment. Or maybe there might be other videos you may chance upon on YouTube, which may give you a strategy in terms of trading Heiken Ashi or trading Ichimoku or trading the first one, which was, what's the name of the first one, which is the Parabolic Sar. Yes. So today I've done the Parabolic Sar, Ichimoku, and then Heiken Ashi. So these indicators are already built in the MT4. So make sure you look through other videos, maybe by other Forex tutors, okay? And then maybe their strategy might be better. So, but if you still feel it's good to go by what I'm giving to you, please do it, use it, and let's see what will be the outcome. Is that okay? So this is it. This is what I have for you today in terms of my tutorials. I'll be coming again with more of the tools. There are other indicators. You need to know how they are used. Even if you're not going to use them, it will be nice, it will be good for you to know how they are used so that at least that knowledge will guide you to look for better ones. Is that okay? So this is where time will permit me to end. I'll see you again in another video coming very soon. Yes, another video will be loaded or uploaded here very soon. Thank you. My name once again, Kofi, your admin. Please subscribe to this channel and be with us always. I love you, and I'll see you in another video.